So I managed to land like a nice six-figure job right out the gate. It's amazing. It's
Wow.
the
So
best.
$130,000 on target earnings. And you get benefits too, like healthcare and all
Absolutely. Healthcare, dental, vision, like it's amazing. And
that.
unlimited PTO. So that's also really, really nice.
Unlimited paid time off. Wow. And so keep in mind, so you're coming back from a background where you were working in retail sales. You don't have a bachelor's degree. This is your first professional office job, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Wow. So this is your first professional office job. And you started the interview process with this company about 1 week after beginning course careers. And you were able to impress them so much with the information that you learned. Was it solely through course careers, like 90% through course careers?
Oh, it was 100% through course careers.
Wow.
Yeah, 100% through course careers.
So you impressed them so much with all the information you learned through course careers after that single week, and then just dedicating full time and putting that pedal down, that you're able to land a position for $130,000 on target earnings with the number one company to work for in Tampa, the number one cybersecurity company to work for, and one of the best companies to work for in general across the entire United States. Fully remote, full benefits, and $130,000 starting. That's crazy, Della.
I can't say it's crazy. I think it's just the power of course careers. You really commit yourself to this program, you dedicate your time to it and really learn. And I know whatever you put in, you're going to get out. It's an amazing course, amazing program, full of amazing people. So I will scream it from the rooftops. It's great, great, great. Don't waste any time. The only regret I have is that I took those couple of days to sleep on it. I couldn't even sleep. I knew I had to do it. I knew I had to do it.
Yeah. Amazing. And how do you think this position is going to change the rest of your life?
Oh my gosh, it's just the starting point. It's absolutely just the starting point. I know from here, I'm going to really continue to work on learning this role and just really, really training and developing myself. And then just seeing how I can just give back to everyone else. And I plan to be a forever course careers member. So I'll be there, as soon as you sign on, I'll be there to help you out. If you have any questions, reach out to me. I know it's going to change my life for the better.
Wow, that's incredible. What does your husband think, and your kids who saw you just that quickly go from just being a broke college student to now being $130,000 technology sales rep at this amazing company?
Oh man, so my husband, he's like amazed. So he's a store manager of a auto repair shop, and he busts his butt all day long, and he doesn't make anywhere near how much I'm signing up to make. So he's like, whoa, I didn't even realize that's even possible, and you can do it from home. Like, whoa,
Yeah.
so he might be the next student.
Awesome. Yeah, just incredible, Della. And is there any advice you would give to students who haven't enrolled yet, but like you said, they're probably like sleeping on it, thinking about it, but just can't commit?
Yeah, absolutely. I would say don't look at what you're losing. Don't look at the amount of monetary value that you're going to pay for it. Look at what you're going to gain, because the more you put in, the dedication, the commitment, you're going to get tenfold back.
Yeah.
Bet on yourself.
Absolutely incredible.
A little over.
A little over a week into the course, you get this message from the VP of sales like, hey, we want to interview you. And you're like, what? This is a company I've always wanted to work for. And you actually live in Clearwater. You're in cybersecurity. This is the number one company to work for in Clearwater, and they're in cybersecurity. So it's just like the match made in heaven. So that's just incredible. And they reach out, you put into overdrive, you're able to finish the course. And could you tell us a little bit about that interview process?
Yeah, so it started with a phone screening. I got a call from the VP of sales, and we touched base and just kind of see if we were a good fit for one another. And he loved what I had to say. He loved what I learned in course careers. And then it transitioned into like a role play interview with one of the recruiters. And after that, we had to do a closing interview. And he was really impressed. And, the recruiter, when she called me to tell me I got the job, she was like, you were impressive and you killed it.
That's just incredible. But what's even more incredible is the position that they interviewed you for and the position you actually ended up getting. So know before, just to give some context to everyone, they partnered with us to hire our students as sales development interns, which with the goal of funneling into permanent sales development reps. And they really like the students that they hired. So they're definitely keeping notice of course career students, and that's why the VP of sales reached out. So you're not even dealing with like the recruiter at that point. The executives are keeping an eye since they're that impressed. So they reached out to Della. And Della, what position were you actually interviewed for?
I was actually interviewed for a regional account manager, and I had no idea. I thought it was an SDR position, and he's like, "Oh, this isn't for an SDR position. If you want me to get you in contact with those people, I can. This is for a regional account manager." And I was like, "Whoa!"
Absolutely incredible. So I mean, you really must have impressed this guy. So and how did you impress them so much? What do you think was the determining factor there?
Oh, I know it was definitely Course Careers. The Discord calls, we meet twice a week and we have a chance to not just talk, but actually go over the material, role play. So I was very comfortable with role play and I was very comfortable with speaking. And then the meetings that I had with you, Troy, I implemented everything you said. Every time I met with you, I had a pencil and paper and I'm just writing things down. And I can't remember how many times I'm like, Troy, wait, slow down. Let me write this down word for word verbatim, because, you know, you guys just are a wealth of knowledge and just really giving it out. So it was really amazing.
And what a lot of people don't realize, even companies don't realize, is that we actually teach our students to bring the latest best practices into their organization. So if you actually really focus on learning the material, companies, they value it like no other. You're really learning the latest and greatest, and you're the most sought after asset in the world at that point.